In a world where the boundaries of inclusion and fairness are constantly being redefined, one question stands at the forefront of the sporting arena. Should trans athletes be able to compete in sports? It's a query that elicits passionate discussions, challenges traditional norms, and forces us to confront the complexities of identity, biology, and competition. As we navigate through this contentious terrain, it becomes increasingly evident that there are no easy answers. The issue transcends mere athletic prowess. It touches upon fundamental principles of equality, opportunity, and respect. Yet, despite the polarizing nature of the debate, one thing is clear: the imperative for open discourse and genuine understanding. This is not a topic to be dismissed or ignored, but rather one that demands our attention, our empathy, and our willingness to engage in meaningful dialogue. So, if you're curious, if you're open-minded, if you're willing to challenge your own beliefs and explore diverse perspectives, then join us on this journey. Together, we'll navigate through the complexities, confront the controversies, and perhaps emerge with a deeper understanding of what it means to compete, to belong, and to be true to oneself in the world of sports. In recent years, the landscape of sports has been enriched by the remarkable achievements of transgender athletes who have transcended barriers and shattered stereotypes. Among these trailblazers stand individuals like Laurel Hubbard and Lia Thomas, whose performances have garnered widespread attention and admiration. Laurel Hubbard, a weightlifter from New Zealand, made history as the first openly transgender athlete to compete in the Olympics. Her resilience and determination have not only propelled her to success on the international stage, but have also sparked crucial conversations about inclusivity and representation in sports. Similarly, Lia Thomas, a collegiate swimmer in the United States, has captured headlines with her exceptional performances in women's swimming events. Her journey serves as a testament to the power of perseverance and the ability to thrive in the face of adversity. As we celebrate their accomplishments, we are reminded of the importance of recognizing and honoring the diverse talents and contributions of transgender athletes to the world of sports. The discourse surrounding transgender athletes in sports is often punctuated by controversial incidents that ignite passionate debates and raise complex ethical questions. Two such incidents involve Anne Andres and Avi Silverberg, each representing different perspectives on the matter. Anne Andres, a transgender female powerlifter, faced scrutiny and backlash after her participation in competitions, reigniting discussions about fairness and competitive advantage. Conversely, Avi Silverberg, a cisgender man who competed in a women's powerlifting contest to challenge gender identity policies, raised concerns about the integrity of women's sports and the potential for exploitation. These incidents exemplify the multifaceted nature of the issue, where competing interests and beliefs collide, leaving no easy answers. While some argue for inclusivity and equal opportunities for transgender athletes, others express concerns about maintaining a level playing field and protecting the integrity of competitive sports. By acknowledging and exploring these diverse viewpoints, we can foster a deeper understanding of the complexities surrounding transgender inclusion in athletics, without resorting to divisive rhetoric or taking sides. Before transgender athletes are permitted to compete, they must navigate a stringent set of rules and undergo thorough testing processes aimed at ensuring fairness and maintaining the integrity of sports competitions. These regulations vary across different sports organizations and governing bodies, but generally encompass criteria related to hormone levels, physical characteristics, and legal recognition of gender identity. For instance, many organizations require transgender women to undergo hormone therapy for a specified period, to reduce testosterone levels to within a certain range deemed consistent with those of cisgender women. Similarly, transgender men may be subject to testosterone level restrictions or other eligibility criteria to compete in men's categories. Additionally, athletes may be required to provide medical documentation and legal documentation of their gender identity. These rigorous protocols are designed to strike a balance between inclusivity and maintaining a level playing field, ensuring that transgender athletes can participate in sports while upholding the principles of fairness and competition. While these rules may evolve over time in response to ongoing discussions and advancements in medical science, their implementation underscores the commitment of sports organizations to uphold the integrity and spirit of athletic competition for all individuals, regardless of gender identity. Chris Mosier serves as a poignant example of a transgender man, athlete who challenges the prevailing narrative surrounding transgender participation in sports. Despite his achievements and pioneering efforts in breaking barriers for transgender athletes, Mosier's competitive performances have not mirrored the dominance often associated with the debate. His presence underscores the complexity of the issue, countering the assumption that transgender athletes, particularly trans women, inherently possess a competitive advantage. By highlighting Mosier's experiences, we confront the misconception that transgender inclusion in sports solely revolves around concerns of fairness and competitive balance. Instead, his story prompts us to consider the diverse array of athletes within the transgender community and the nuances inherent in their respective sporting journeys. As such, Mosier's narrative serves as a powerful reminder of the need for nuanced discussions and individualized approaches when addressing transgender inclusion in athletics. Alana McLaughlin's victory in a fighting sport against a biological woman has sparked significant debate and highlighted the complexities and challenges inherent in transgender inclusion in sports. While McLaughlin's triumph represents a milestone for transgender athletes, it also raises questions about competitive fairness and athlete safety. The physical advantages that some transgender athletes may possess, such as bone density or muscle mass, can present unique challenges when competing against cisgender opponents. Moreover, concerns about potential harm or discomfort to cisgender athletes during competitions underscore the need for thoughtful consideration and proactive measures to ensure inclusivity without compromising the integrity of sports. One potential solution to address these concerns is the creation of separate competitions specifically designed for transgender athletes. This includes implementing policies and laws that protect the rights of transgender and LGBTQ+ individuals, providing comprehensive healthcare services that are inclusive of gender-affirming care, promoting LGBTQ+ inclusive education, and fostering inclusive workplaces and communities where everyone feels safe and respected. Furthermore, promoting gender equality for transgender and LGBTQ+ individuals involves challenging harmful stereotypes and promoting positive representations of diverse gender identities and sexual orientations in media, culture, and society. By actively advocating for the rights and dignity of transgender and LGBTQ+ individuals, we can work towards a more inclusive and equitable world, where everyone can live authentically and freely, regardless of their gender identity or sexual orientation. By establishing divisions or categories based on gender identity rather than biological sex, sports organizations can provide a platform for transgender athletes to compete against peers with similar physical attributes and experiences, thus mitigating the risk of unfair advantage or discomfort. While this approach may require careful implementation and ongoing refinement, it offers a path toward fostering inclusivity and equity in sports, while honoring the diverse identities and talents within the athletic community. As we conclude our exploration of transgender inclusion in sports, we recognize that this is just one facet of a broader conversation on diversity and representation in athletics. In future videos, we'll delve deeper into topics such as gender equality in sports, the impact of LGBTQ+ visibility in athletics, and the role of inclusivity in fostering a more equitable sporting landscape. As we reach the conclusion of our exploration into the intricate realm of transgender inclusion in sports, we turn to you, our viewers, for your insights and perspectives. What do you believe is the most effective solution to this multifaceted issue? Should separate competitions for transgender athletes be implemented? Or do you envision a different path forward? Your input is invaluable as we strive to foster inclusive and equitable environments in the world of sports. If you found this discussion thought-provoking and engaging, we invite you to like, subscribe, and comment below. Your support encourages us to continue tackling complex topics like this in the future. Thank you for joining us on this journey, and we look forward to hearing your thoughts.